This is exactly right.
This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy.
Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess.
At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
Goodbye.
Summer is for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
Their trained techs help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
Best part? You can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye.
Everyone loves the idea of spending an afternoon curled up with a good book.
Well, grow up, because it's almost impossible.
Luckily, you can take your next great story with you on Audible.
Audible has a massive selection of titles to choose from, including This American Life, new books by Michael Connelly, along with classics from Agatha Christie, and so much more.
Whether you want a mystery, a true crime story, or something completely different, there's always something new to listen to.
New members can start listening with a 30-day free trial at audible.com/MFM.
Audible, stories that speak to you.
Goodbye.
Hello.
And welcome.
To Rewind with Karen and Georgia.
It's Wednesday. It can only mean one thing.
It means that we're trapped in your phone and we're forced to recap our old episodes with all new commentary, updates, and insights.
And today we are recapping episode 44.
Oof.
It's named Live from the Chicago Podcast Festival, and it is a major page in our scrapbook of life.
It is an epic episode. Episode? I mean,
I feel like I can remember every moment of that day leading up to that show and after.
Yeah. We should post the video that Brandy Posey took from the audience of when we come out on stage and are stunned by the amount of people and the noise, which I could feel in my fucking toes.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. The Chicago Podcast Festival ended in 2019 and their website is now defunct, but we had a great time.
And this episode came out on November 23rd. That was the day President Obama awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom to 21 people. We did not make the cut. It could have been a clean 23 on the 23rd, but forget it.
Let's listen anyways.
Let's listen anyways.
Yeah. To the intro of episode 44.
What's up, murderinos? Oh, you're so I can't fucking see you, but you're pretty. I don't have a huge speech for this one because we're going to keep it pretty simple. When we decided we were going to do the Chicago Podcast Festival, this was a show that was very high on our lists. We asked, they said yes. Please welcome to the stage Georgia Hardstark, Karen Kilgariff, and my favorite murder!
Come on. Come on.
Damn it.
You are so drunk.
I am.
Are you?
No. A little bit.
Hi, Chicago. Okay, see you later.
It's just going to be me, a one-woman show tonight. Oh, this is crazy. Hi, you guys.
We're very happy to be here.
We are. Anyone not know whose voice was who and is freaking out right now because he thought it was the other? I'm the one who says fuck a lot.
I'm the one that says, look, here's the thing. I didn't know I did that until
You do.
You told me. Now I'm going to think about it all the time. This is fucking nuts. So exciting. Very exciting. The cool thing is that at some point I'm going to jump into this orchestra pit.
It's true. That's what we decided beforehand. We drew straws.
We drew straws.
Karen
And I was like, I'm going to do the pit jump.
gonna break. There's no orchestra.
Fuck.
She's just gonna.
I don't care. Oh, there's no bottom. There's no bottom.
Let's just push you.
Can I do a model walk to show off my dress and how it
yeah.
has? I got this dress today at Chicago, Michigan Avenue, Nordstrom's.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought she was gonna say, "Can I do a monologue?" Or...
Yeah, could I do one dramatic and one comedic monologue?
Go ahead. Yeah.
A short dance.
Okay, go.
Wait, hold this.
You guys, I just wish Karen wasn't so shy.
Pockets are
dude,
the greatest.
stop it.
People love pockets, right? It's not just me.
And I said that I texted you that my outfit was I was going to cosplay Nancy St. Stacy.
Yes, that's right. Did you recognize Nancy St. Stacy?
But I was going to wear like 80s heels, and I just
take a walk. It'll feel good. Yeah. It started off sad and it ended
And
great.
then-
Yes.
Should we let's sit and talk?
Yeah, because this is weird.
This is so weird. All right. Well, let's not. Should we not with the?
Yeah, we shouldn't use these.
Yeah. Except you're gonna.
Although.
Yeah.
No,
we
You're
shouldn't.
right.
And let's do this when we tell the stories. We will.
It's just kind of slimming when you have it in front of you. Bisex draws the eye upward. Why didn't we ask for a couch? I need kick pants. What the fuck? Is this a small top stool?
I said, give her the one that's wobbly.
Whoa.
And so she'll look so
No, I'm
stupid.
fine. It'll be fine. I'm fine.
Do you want to sit on the ground?
Yeah, I'll sit cross-legged on the ground.
You could. I don't know what we're gonna.
What were other people doing up here?
Perching, like a lady.
Ugh. Not interested. Let's see. Do you have any? We should do some business, right? Like some. That's right. No more shouting out, or I'll have to come out there.
The corrections corner is that our family isn't a thing up here.
Corrections corner is our drunk families up in a box somewhere,
Mommy?
judging us.
You're all my mommy!
Yeah. Clap for the family.
They're
That's
all my
nice.
mommy. Do you have things written? Karen, you're going to fucking
Here's my corrections corner. It's fine. It'll be funny when I fall.
It always is.
My corrections corner, and this one is one of my favorites of all time. Last week, we were talking about, I think we were probably reading A Hometown, and someone mentioned, I read the name Vincent Lee, and they were saying like, oh, so that's a fucked up murder. And I was like, ooh, I got to look that up.
We were
And
both
then-
like, I don't know who that is.
I know.
You've
And
done
then
it,
So
right?
many people wanted to let me know how I did know what it was, because I'd actually reported on it myself on my own podcast. Yeah.
Who would have fucking thunk?
I mean, I don't remember their names
No.
or whatever. I remember the machete.
We don't remember killers. We remember spirit,
feelings,
things, and thoughts.
qualities. Also, I would like to say, people that catch up, people that are behind a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking now know that Manitoba is not a city, all right? I know now. You don't have to keep fucking telling me.
her. She gets it. It's funny the like corrections we get where we're like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I've known that for like 2 weeks.
We're bitch. You guys know that we're total bitches, right? Like,
Dad?
Winnipeg, Daddy? That was my mom. Love you.
She's a very tall woman.
Also, Stephen Ray Morris could not be here tonight. Stevie, our audio engineer, but his sister is here.
His sister. Even better.
Sister Ray Morris.
Stephanie Ray Morris.
And she's never listened to the podcast and doesn't know that he's like Stephen. And I want us all to like give her,
she thinks it's,
let her know.
I think she thinks this is a Christian podcast, right? So this is going to be fun.
Yeah. And Elvis, his mom, is here.
Really?
No, but don't give it that me. I want that to happen.
Like an old cat would come walking down.
Yeah. Half an ear bitten off.
I just don't know what to do.
Want to get a chair? Should we get a chair?
No, I'm going to beat this. I'm going to beat this stool. Don't bring it over. Don't do it.
So this is the My Favorite Murder podcast, in case anyone know that.
Thank you for screaming so much.
That's Karen.
And that's Georgia.
Yeah.
I like that we're doing it now as if we do that at the top of every show.
Yeah.
We honestly treat every show like we've never done podcasting before. Like it's like it surprises us every single week.
Oh, we should introduce this.
Yeah.
As if someone just fucking stumbled upon this, like they're changing the radio stations and like, what is this?
Exactly. It's 1961.
These girls are cursing. What could this be?
Do you have any corrections or shout outs or anything you need to talk about?
No, I'm petrified right now.
Oh, okay. Who wouldn't
No, this
be?
is great. No, I mean, fuck, man, everything's the best right now.
Right now?
Yeah. What was the last one we did? Oh, yeah, okay.
What are you talking about?
The last episode we did.
I don't remember at all. Was it Vincent Lee? I don't know.
Well, here we are, face to face. A couple of...
It's like two people who didn't do their book report who are like, anyway, what I love about books is the paper inside.
The problem is you're not going to know all the 3 hours of shit that's edited out of the podcast.
Yeah.
That's not true. We just let everything go in there.
Clearly we let it all go in.
Let it go in. Should we talk about murders?
Yeah.
You guys it's pretty, who's a murderino, for real? Yeah.
I mean, that's called pandering. Now we're pandering.
I don't think it's our thing, though. I'm sitting on it with my butt.
Okay, Karen, we're back. I just checked. Manitoba is still not a city.
Damn it. These are the mistakes that you just say it casually on a recording 9 years previous and it just never goes away. It's always a mistake.
Can we talk about a serious thing real quick? Because there's something I remember from that. That was our first real live show in a way. That wasn't
Yes.
We go on stage and you start showing off your dress. And then I say something like, oh, it's too bad she's not shy. And you later you said to me, can we not make comments like that are undercutting each other? And I remember that so specifically because it was I hadn't even realized that that's what it was. That's what I was doing. It was just how I had been on stage before in the past. And it really set a precedent, I think, for we don't tease, we build each other up in a way.
Which, it's not like I haven't teased you before, but I think it's that thing of first of all, it was all brand new, this idea of what we were doing and how we were doing it and doing it together, where it's we have to real quick become this vaudeville duo. And the way I was taught, and I've said a bunch of these things to you, but it's there are ways that you can tell the audience we are all united. And when you do that, they go along with you and they kind of stay in line. But if there's breakdown, then the breakdown starts everywhere. So
us
it's
against who are we against? Who are we rooting for?
Exactly.
That kind of thing.
They have tapped into this podcast because the way you and I talk to each other. And then it's that kind of thing where it's it's easy. I do it too. I wasn't saying this is what you do and I never do it. It's this is a trap that it's easy to fall into in comedy.
Well, I had, in past duos and past relationships had been in that place where it was there's only room for one person to shine.
Yeah.
And so you need to play the, doormat almost. And that was the way it was. And so being able to learn how to do it better and different was really valuable for me in my day-to-day life itself. So that was really, really cool. And I think I'm glad we figured it out the first time and then just went for it.
Well, yeah, I am too. And I think those live shows every single time we did them. And I remember one time you said to me where it was like, I would be like telling you something. You're like, yeah, but this isn't TV. This is this whole new thing. And it's like, yep, you're right. Like, we can't just take exactly what we know and slam it onto other things.
Right.
And when something is that new and that like kind of intimidating, it's easy to be like, it has to be my way or it has to be the thing I'm most comfortable with. And instead it's like, sorry, we have to do improv right now and do a scary thing, which is not know and do it anyway.
Because there's no rules. There's no like live, there especially then was no live podcast, live comedy, true crime podcast rules.
Right.
To live by, but now it's what we got. Yeah,
we got a couple
so
of those
practice.
Going. It was like the thing of like, don't ask the front row a question because they'll yell at us for the rest of the show. Whereas stuff like that, we were like, but I wanted to know what was in their hand. I'm like, of course, yes, you know, let's
or like
do
they'll
it.
tell me how to pronounce that city if I just ask one of them. Like, no.
You have to do it in a controlled way where it's like, it's just you, Maureen. You're the only one answering this question.
And here's another thing we learned that I learned because you, I think, later said we discussed it. I do not remember this at all. This is like the first and only time I went to a live show in a city and was like, I'm just going to do any story. Like now, I didn't think to do a story in Illinois. It didn't even cross my mind. So now when we tour, we do a story that takes place, you know, in and around where we're doing it as close as possible because there's so many fucking stories now. It's impossible to get as close as we want. But so I come in here with this story, not thinking like, you should do a Chicago story. It's a great story.
I just noticed that.
It takes place in motherfucking Texas. So yeah. Let's get into it.
I mean, this is how you learn like the old stand-up adages like local jokes get local work. You just, this is it. You're just like, tell them about themselves. It's about them.
That's what they want. However, we wouldn't have the beautiful wonderfulness that is sweet honesty without this.
That's right. Oh, there was no mistakes made. There was no mistakes made here. And we can tell, you can tell when the jokes are flowing and it all goes so well. Also, this is our first live podcast. And it goes this way. Like that audience, that feeling and that audience, I was finally convinced, even though you had been showing me real good data for a full year. And I finally was like, oh, this is something. It actually is something.
My mom was in the audience and my mom and stepdad. And it was just
and my
so
sister
special.
and Adrian and Audrey and Brandy. All the lady-to-lady girls were there.
Yeah.
Women, ladies. It was very cool. And then again...
Special.
My Favorite Murder fully apologizes to the Athenaeum Theater staff from that night who we made stay at their job like 4 hours longer than they expected to because I invited everyone to say hi to us in the lobby like a fucking asshole.
Let's talk about it at the end because that was pretty epic too.
So, okay, let's get into George's story. This is the Fort Worth 3 kidnapping. Some flavors will always make you smile.
And with Kachava's new cinnamon French toast flavor, you can enjoy the taste of your favorite childhood breakfast without the sugar crash.
Kachava is an all-in-one nutrition shake that comes in so many delicious flavors, including the brand new cinnamon French toast.
It's made with real cinnamon bark for the richest, deepest, most authentic flavor.
And just 2 scoops provide complete nutrition your body craves with protein, fiber, greens, and so much more.
Kachava provides clean nutrition to fuel wherever your day takes you. No fillers, no nonsense. Okay, the Exactly Right Media office has all become obsessed with Kachava because they keep sending us these amazing boxes of all the flavors and everyone kind of fights over it now. So we got this new flavor in and I mean, there was like a line to try it. It's pretty great.
We're real believers in the whole Kachava line. So treat yourself to a childhood favorite.
Go to Kachava.com and use code MFM for 15% off your first order.
That's Kachava, Kachava.com, code MFM. Go to Kachava.com and use code MFM for 15% off your first order.
Goodbye.
Bye. The future has an annoying habit of always showing up.
That's why now is a great time to start planning ahead.
Enter Acorns.
Acorns is a smart way to give your money a chance to grow. You can sign up in minutes and start automatically investing, even if it's your spare change.
The Acorns potential screen shows you the power of compounding and how your money could grow over time. You can quickly adjust how much you're investing every day, week, or month to make sure you're always building towards your goals.
Whether you're just starting out or thinking about settling down, Acorns supports your big and small goals across every stage of life. Sign up now and Acorns will boost your new account with a $5 bonus investment.
Join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $27 billion with Acorns.
Head to acorns.com/MFM or download the Acorns app to get started.
Paid non-client endorsement compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns.
Tier 2 compensation provided, potential subject to various factors such as customers' accounts, age, and investment settings.
Does not include Acorns fees. Results do not predict or represent the performance of any Acorns portfolio. Investment results will vary. Investing involves risk.
Acorns Advisors, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/MFM. Goodbye.
Summer means a whole new world for your feet.
They're walking more, sweating more, and going barefoot all day long.
For summer feet that need real comfort, there's Bombas.
Bombas has a whole line of sport-specific socks for golf, yoga, the gym, and every kind of runner.
They also make soft, supportive compression socks that are especially great for summer travel.
Bombas sandals and slides are made from super lightweight, cushy, waterproof EVA foam, so they feel incredibly comfortable.
And the best part, for every item you buy, Bombas donates an essential clothing item to someone facing housing insecurity, with over 200 million donations and counting.
I wore my Bombas compression socks on the plane ride to and from Italy. And listen, I'm a girl of a certain age at this point. It needs to be done. And I felt so comfy and so secure with my cute little Bombas socks.
So head over to bombas.com/MFM and use code MFM for 20% off your first purchase.
That's BOMBAS.com/MFM, code MFM at checkout. Goodbye.
Are you go first?
I think I'm first this time.
Awesome. I'm going to put my hands
it.
in my pockets and put my microphone over here.
Would you mind putting your hands in your pocket, Karen, as I tell you? I swore I was going to belch, and it's about to happen.
She's going to do some Robert Durst belches for us.
Oh, that was a good one. Did you?
Was that really?
Yeah, that was me.
That sounded like a fucking horse. I swear to God. I thought you were like doing a joke burp sound.
I'm a lady.
That was unbelievable.
I had a soda pop. If they want to pay us, I'll say which one it is. But I will not.
Shit, girl.
Otherwise, we don't do branding.
Otherwise, Dr. Pepper.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you ready? Yeah.
Well, that's too much pressure. All right. Okay, so December 23rd, super near Christmas, in 1974.
A great year for collars and cords.
There you go. Bring us back, Karen, to a time.
1974, where the air was filled with lead pollution and everybody had a mustache, even girls.
Yeah, you were supposed to beat your children.
Yes, you were
Otherwise-
required. You had to sign a paper when you left the hospital with the baby that said, I promise to hit this child in the face every day.
Yeah, and I'll let anyone hit them too.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Strangers, people on the
Yeah,
street.
they probably deserve it. Mm-hmm. So three ladies. Renee Wilson, she's 14. Rachel Trelica, who's 17. And Julie Ann Mosley, who's 9, go on a shopping trip for Christmas presents.
Can't be good.
Nope. No, they were fine. Let's talk about Ted Bundy.
Anyway, Vlad the Impaler.
So these three girls, they go to a upscale mall, the Seminary South Shopping Center. This girl knows it. I hear someone fucking whispering. In Fort Worth, Texas.
Oh.
Oh. Have you been?
I just thought I should make a noise like that.
Oh. Okay, they're supposed to be home by 4 p.m. Guess what, Karen?
Didn't show up.
They didn't show up.
They didn't show up.
So Renee and Rachel, the older girls, were old friends. Renee asked Rachel to come with her shopping. And then Renee's boyfriend was going to come, but he went to a friend's house. So his little sister, Julie, begs to come. So they bring her boyfriend's little sister along. So it's the three of them. They get to the mall. Rachel parks her car at the top of the fucking car park, Oldsmobile, and they go shopping. People see them because, and this needs to be our new shirt, she's wearing a shirt that says, "Sweet Honesty."
What? That's 1974 for you.
What the
it's like,
fuck?
What stoner put that thing together?
Sweet
And you know
honesty.
it was like crazy cursive with the
totally.
Y on the honesty.
And then,
did
like,
3 loop-de-loos.
glitter like all around
Just
it.
on the tits.
Yeah. No bra. No bra.
No bra. Didn't have
Okay.
to.
70s tits. Like, that's a thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
They were real low.
So a ton of people see them at the mall, because people see her shirt, whatever the fuck. And then that evening, families get worried, as they do. They go out looking for the girl, and they find her car where she parked it on the roof of this mall area. And in the car is locked, and inside are the presents. So at some point, they went to the car, put the presents in there, locked the car, and then what? Right? Yes.
I don't know. You have to tell me.
So they're freaking out. The next day, a letter comes in the mail, and it goes to Rachel's husband's house. Now, Rachel, who was 17 and married.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, is that sweet honesty?
That's the other one, even.
Okay.
A 14-year-old is wearing a sweet honesty shirt.
Fuck. Ugh.
Don't let your babies.
Grow up to be sweet honesties.
For real. She's married.
Okay.
To this dude.
All right.
This dude, her husband, was dating her older sister beforehand.
Look, it happens.
Yes. Guilty. They break up. Her little sister and her boyfriend get married, and then the sister's living with them at the time.
What? No.
Like, we all know where this is. Like, we know.
Wait, are you just talking out an episode of Game of Thrones and saying it happened in Fort Worth?
Never seen it. No, this is Dallas. I'm talking about Dallas. Yeah, right? Okay. But no. Letter comes in the mail. Why is he checking his fucking mail the day after his wife gets fucking kidnapped?
You think he should have avoided that mailbox?
I mean, why are you checking it?
He loves mail. It's the only thing that made him feel better. Fucking catalogs and postcards.
Fair enough. Well, he goes to his mailbox and he finds a letter from her, supposedly, from Rachel. Says, I know I'm going to catch it, which is like the cutest phrase I've ever heard in my life.
Like catch some shit?
I know I'm going to catch it. Say it.
I know I'm going to catch it.
I know I'm going to catch it. But we just had to get away. We're going to Houston. See you in about a week. The car's in Sears upper lot. Love, Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
I know. So, like, he gets that letter. Her name is kind of misspelled. His name is seriously.
Her first name is misspelled.
Yeah, a little bit misspelled.
Yeah.
Like,
no, look, I've done that so many times where it's like K-A-S. What is
I want
it?
to make fun of that, but recently my manager emailed me and was like, hey, your name's spelled wrong and you're real. And I was like, what are you talking about? I looked at it and it said Georiga.
Oh.
I fucking spelled my own goddamn name wrong.
That was like Georga.
Georga.
That's like
And it's been
Czechoslovakian.
like 3 years and I didn't notice it. So fair enough.
Once you change it, you're going to get so many jobs.
People have been like, I want to hire her for the $1 million thing. I can't find her. Her name's spelled wrong.
No.
There goes $1 million.
So it does happen. This isn't crazy.
It happens. Let's be fair. Okay, so her husband was married to the people. The family thinks that the letter, they're like, that's not her handwriting. And she spelled her fucking name wrong. And in addition,
To back that up.
so the stamp had been stamped, like cleared at the thing.
At the post office.
Thank you. That morning, so someone sent that thing the night before or on the 24th of when it showed up, which I'm like, if you just kidnap 3 people randomly, you're not going to bother to let the family know.
No, you kidnap and you get straight to that correspondence.
Yeah,
Fucking-
like that's to throw people off.
Yeah.
That's not like a serial killer who's like grabbing 3 people and doesn't give a shit, right?
No, that's like an anal retentive serial killer.
That's like leave us alone for a minute, right? Serial killer.
You mean, can I have some privacy while I
can
write
I
my
have
letters?
some privacy? Well,
To sit at my secretary's desk and just write out with a feather pen?
like right after I kidnapped them, though. You know what I mean? It's weird.
I get it.
All right, so people saw them that day because clearly she had a Sweet Honesty shirt on, and like, how are you gonna miss that one? A 14-year-old and that sounds like a stripper name. Nothing. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with strippers.
It's just a name.
Just a name that strippers.
It's sweet and honest.
So a woman. A woman tells a store clerk that she saw some men hustle the girls into a pickup truck, but police never located that witness. Another says that the girls had been spotted in a security patrol car. So in 1981, which was, let's do math, was just like so many years later.
Six plus 1 is 7.
Years later.
7.
7 years later, a man randomly comes around and he's like, "Hey, I saw a man forcing them into a van that day." You fucking dick. Like, what the
were you? Where were you?
Oh, in 81, I just like popped into my head that these fucking girls were being forced into a van.
He had so much stuff on his mind.
Christmas.
There was tons of littering back then.
But the guy in the van told him, he goes, "Hey, it's a family dispute. Don't worry about it." And that's why he never told it till 81.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I can't even.
Well, because, it was like back then, if your family was fighting about something, you could throw them in a van forcibly at the mall.
True.
It was done.
How many people out here have like seen that and just never told anyone about it? That was a family dispute. Okay. Your family's psychopaths.
Anything. I will call the police just if I see a van. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'd be like, it's clearly a bread truck. I don't care.
Yeah.
Call 911.
Karen does citizens arrests all over town.
All the time.
They won't
exhausted.
even believe her now. Her brother says, Rachel's brother says that there's been sightings all over the Fort Worth area. It's one of those like, they were white slaves. Like, people keep saying that. Some of the sightings were, what happened?
Someone doesn't like that. It doesn't matter.
Oh, shit. Someone's mad about something we said? Okay, and they hired a private detective to look for it. He committed suicide in 1979. When your fucking private detective commits suicide, like, come on.
You're like, no, we're the ones that are mourning.
Yeah, and he was like, he had a will that said, like, destroy my records when I die. They destroyed the records. Commit suicide, then fucking destroyed records.
They're like, you know what? We're just going to sweep all this under the rug. We think that's the way we're going to handle all of this.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to be of the 80s. Okay, so these fucking chicks are never found.
So wait, sorry, now we're in the 80s? We're that far ahead?
No. 79 that happened. I said the 80s as like a thing.
Sorry. It just seemed, I'm not questioning you.
Yes, you are.
It's our first fight here in Chicago. It's the place to do it.
Okay, so they were never found. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry, that sucks. It blows. But there's 2 suspects that I find very interesting. So Mike DeBardellen, Ben, read that. Read that.
Hold on, let me get my readers. Mike DeBardell Eben.
What'd I say?
It
Thank
really
you.
is what it says. That wasn't just you kind of
That was
having
a copy
fun?
and paste. No. That was a copy and paste. So this dude gets arrested for passing counterfeit bills, and then the cops found evidence of sex crimes, including him taking photos of him raping and murdering humans.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you didn't know? That's what the whole fucking podcast is about.
Someone's like, wait, what?
I thought you were going to talk out the story of the Wizard of Oz. No, it's all this bad.
The FBI profilers think that when the face is seen in the photo, he kills them. When the face isn't seen, he allows them to live. It's like, come on, you fucking dick. Okay, so here's the tie-in, is that he's a convicted kidnapper, rapist, counterfeiter, and suspected serial killer. Was the habit of passing counterfeit bills in shopping malls. He was operating around Texas around that time and was known to impersonate security guards and other positions of authority. Remember that chick was like, I saw a security guard driving them in his van, right? Because like what girl back then isn't gonna like go with, oh my God, my bell chicken, go with a security guard.
Do it into the microphone next time.
Okay.
We accept you.
My mom is here.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
This is what you raised. Yeah, I mean, okay, so a guy comes over and he's like, did you see that?
Yeah, it was awesome. That's good podcasting right there.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit you can't see when you're listening.
Yeah, Saeed, thank you.
She's like the David Blaine of paper.
Okay, so like back then, a guy's like, I saw you shoplifting. I'm a security guard. And you're like, no, I didn't. And he's like, come with me. And he makes them all come with him.
Yeah.
You go.
It's like he has a blue shirt on with a belt. And then
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I guess you're in charge.
Yeah.
I guess I have to fucking do whatever you say.
There's no stranger danger. There's don't fucking talk back to authority.
That's
That's
right.
what that was back then.
Yes.
So you just get in the car.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Sweet honesty.
Sweet honesty. She didn't understand. It's actually, you should sweet kick him in the dick. That's what her shirt should have said. You guys, pepper spray first and fucking apologize later. Right?
These days, Georgia's favorite thing to say is, should I pepper spray that guy? It makes me laugh so hard. I can't remember where we were, but you were just like, do I need to pepper spray this guy? It's like, please don't. Not right now.
Why not?
Just spray it around like room freshener.
In your mouth, beyond, what is it called?
Banaka. Let's do this.
Okay, so he's known to impersonate security guards, not serial killers, and other positions of authority. He lived within a half mile of Rachel, one of the girls who disappeared at the time of the disappearance. And then I wrote, fucked up. He earned the respect of the FBI profilers because he never gave himself away in unguarded moments, nor bragged about his exploits. So the fucking FBI was like, good on him that he never told anyone.
Well, it's like a healthy respect for the enemy. Because usually they brag. Like,
Yeah, but
usually.
I don't respect them for not getting it out of this dude. If their fucking killer is smarter, should I not talk shit about the FBI? Probably.
I don't. It's a sensitive time.
Do it, someone yelled.
You fucking do it.
Listen, love those guys. I'm just saying this dude was a serial killer.
We're going to do a show at the FBI at Quantico next month.
The murder of our government.
You guys.
Okay, the other dude, who I think is just the fucking dude, Lloyd Welch. He's a drifter and a hitchhiker. Lloyd.
Oh, sorry.
That would be cool, though. He's like a lord.
Lord Welch. But in Texas.
Lord of the bad manners. Because the bad manners. That's what gets cut out usually. Okay. He's recently been charged around now, he's been charged with the murder of the Lyon sisters. There's two girls. You're shaking your head, I can see it. Catherine, who was 10, and Sheila, who was 12, disappears from a Maryland mall in 1975.
Okay, it's the exact same MO.
M.O. At the time of his arrest,
No.
At the time of his arrest, he's serving a lengthy prison sentence in Delaware for child sexual abuse. So he's a real fun guy. Like a prize.
Yeah.
Mom is proud.
Good stuff.
So in December 2014, here's another fucking asshole. Welch's cousin tells detectives that he had helped Welch so that they never found the Lyon sisters. They were like, these girls got kidnapped from a mall, never found them. In 2014, Welch's cousin is like, well, one time I helped him with 2 heavy duffel bags in 1975.
Dude.
It gets worse. They met at a property in Virginia. He said he helped to remove 2 Army-style duffel bags from Welch's vehicle. Each bag weighed about 60 or 70 pounds and smelled like death. What the fuck?
It was probably camping equipment. It gets musty.
You know how when your cousins ask you to help you burn or bury something and you're like, I'm just not asking questions.
I mean, look, we're all cousins. We have to be at Thanksgiving together. Just be chill.
It'd be so awkward if I'm like, what's in these? And you're like, I don't want to tell you.
Come on, don't unzip that. It's my murder duffel.
He tells in 2014. And then, and he said further, the bags were covered in red stains. It's probably Kool-Aid.
Was he blind and deaf?
And then in 2014, he came to...
It all snapped back, miraculously.
And, okay, so Lloyd Welch happens to work at the time. He was like a drifter, but he worked for a traveling carnival company. Guess where they set up all the time in the 70s?
Inside a duffel bag?
No.
Where?
In malls. And he was in Austin, Texas until around 75. These carnivals set up in malls from the mid-70s to 97.
I'm just trying to picture a mall carnival, and it's like,
Oh, honey.
bumming me out
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah. You know, your parents always warned, like, they were always like, those rides are going to kill you. They also didn't say, those ride people are going to kill you.
Yes, right. Basically, everything over there is going to kill you.
Yeah. Everything your mom, like, your parents told you to worry about, and you were like, you're being annoying. And no, they'll kill you.
They're dead on.
Yeah.
Dead on.
It's so annoying when your parents are right.
Yeah.
So in July 2015, Welch is indicted, charged with the girl's murder. His uncle is a person of interest. Yeah.
The duffel bag guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's another thing. So he's in malls, blah, blah, blah. His longtime girlfriend at the time, dated for over 10 years, were always on the road together, et cetera, et cetera. She was a security guard at a mall.
Oh, like for the real deal?
Yeah. Borrowed her outfit. What's up? Stole those kids. You
Get
know
some good
it.
dance
Yeah.
moves.
And then in 2001, a former Sears security guard and Fort Worth police officer gives a chilling account. He says that he witnessed girls climb into a pickup truck of a young mall security guard and that they appeared to go with him willingly.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
I mean, that's just fucked.
Yeah. Never found.
Never found in the other two girls that were murdered. That was never prosecuted.
But do we
either.
know that the husband and sister weren't involved? The brother thinks that the sister was involved.
I'd like to bring all of Texas up on charges for this story. No one's innocent in this,
I think
it seems like.
he wouldn't be wrong.
But also, somebody had, the girlfriend was a real security guard, so they could have been borrowing badges and shit and stuff to
Totally.
make it look real.
Totally. Or maybe she was complicit.
Complicit.
Maybe she was complicit and fucking was like, get in my car, girls. And they got in her car. You know?
Yeah. All right, so don't go to the mall. Don't talk to security guards.
Don't wear your sweet honesty shirt.
No sweet
ever
honesty
again.
anymore. Stop it.
Don't do it.
I have to say, those cold cases drive me crazy.
I know,
'cause
I
there's
love them.
I know. That's your favorite.
There's just no.
We should set up like a red phone on stage in case somebody finds out. And they
It
can
comes
call us
through.
immediately. Ring through and be like,
Lloyd Welch. Oh my God.
oh, good, you guys.
And then like the balloons drop and confetti comes
Yes.
down.
And we all dance and dance. Well, good one. That was a good one.
Thank you.
Clap for George's.
Where are you going? What? Oh, I thought you were leaving.
I was just giving you your time in the spotlight.
Okay, we are back. Georgia, do you have updates for this case?
I have a couple updates. One really important thing we need to talk about is that Sweet Honesty t-shirt. We had no idea what it was. I'll never forget that now, though, because I have Sweet Honesty merch in my house now that listeners have given us.
Yeah.
So Sweet Honesty was an Avon perfume available from 1974 to 78. It was advertised as the innocence fragrance of first love to like tweens, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why she had that shirt on. I have multiple bottles that have been gifted to me of Sweet Honesty. It stinks so bad, but it is so cool. And I just love that we have a connection now to a vintage Avon perfume.
I mean, and people having those memories, because it's the kind of thing where, like, growing up at a certain amount of time, your mom had this one product where you're like, oh my God, that triggers all these things.
Gina Tay,
Yeah.
for sure. Oh my God.
The first time I splashed Gina Tay on my legs, it burned so bad. I was like, what is happening?
What was the perfume? I used to have my mom, when we'd spend every other weekend at my dad's house, you know, and I'd bring my pillow with me and I'd have my mom spray. It was Giorgio. She wore Giorgio perfume
the
in
yellow
the 80s.
one? Yep.
And I made her spray it on my pillow because I missed her so much so I could smell it while I was trying to fall asleep in my dad's apartment on a cot, on an army cot.
Oh,
Thanks,
man.
Dad. Sorry, Dad.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the story, though. This one is like just has always stuck with me. Obviously, it's a cold case, and those are near and dear to my heart. It's been 50 years since Rachel, Renee, and Julie went missing, and the case remains unsolved. Their families have continued the search and received many leads over the years, but nothing's panned out. In 2023, a woman came forward to Rachel's younger brother and claimed that her dad forced her to write that original letter after they went missing. And she believed he was responsible, her dad was responsible, but nothing came of it. And the brother was like, I hear stories like this all the time. And Julie's brother, Terry Mosley, told Fox 7 that he believes that, quote, the only way the case will be solved is if the person that did it comes forward and can prove they did it. Unless something like that happens, I don't think it'll ever be solved.
Yeah.
But I want to recommend a book. So one of the suspects in the case is Lloyd Welch. And I actually not that long ago read a book about him because he was suspected and I think eventually tried for another missing girls case. It's called The Last Stone, a masterpiece of criminal interrogation by Mark Bowden. And it's an excellent true crime read. I highly recommend it. And I think this guy is a really good suspect for this case.
Wow.
It's just, he's an awful human being.
The idea that he got tried for a different similar crime.
Yeah. 2 girls missing from a mall. Yeah.
Horrifying.
All right. Well, my Fort Worth, Texas location disappointment, was luckily, I think, turned around because when you announced that you're going to do this Chicago area story, the crowd fucking lost it.
Right?
Let's get into Karen's story about none other than John Wayne Gacy. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
Buying clothes is easy. That's why everyone's always doing it.
But finding clothes you actually want to wear is the hard part.
Get all your favorite elevated essentials at Quince.
Quince specializes in effortless, high-quality essentials like ultra-soft organic cotton and premium Mongolian cashmere sweaters. They're beautifully tailored and built to last. And it's not just apparel. Quince also brings that same everyday elevation to everything they offer, from hotel-quality bedding and bath to kitchen staples, essentials, and thoughtfully designed furniture.
They work directly with ethical factories, so you're paying for quality, not brand markup.
It's so true that they have wonderful items that aren't just clothes. I have like 3 of their 100% mulberry silk pillowcases. I've bought throws from there. I've bought bedding from there. And it is just as great quality as their clothes and super affordable.
Upgrade your everyday.
Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/MFM. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns.
Now available in Canada and the UK too.
QUINCE.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
The right piece of furniture can completely change your room.
And your life. It's amazing what one good couch can do for morale.
And that's why there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time. There's no filler. Every item is chosen for its craftsmanship, design, and lasting value.
And with Article's 30-day satisfaction guarantee, you can shop with confidence, knowing that if you're not completely in love with your new furniture, you can easily return it.
I recently needed to replace my old outdoor dining room table and chairs, so of course I went straight to Article. They have the Sarik outdoor dining set. I got it in khaki green. It's such a cute, like minty green. It looks so good in my backyard. I can't wait to have alfresco dinners all summer. You know, we can carve pumpkins on it in fall. It's so beautiful. Article knocked it out of the park once again.
Article's offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Goodbye.
I hate this fucking stool.
Maybe
Sorry.
can
I'm
we
sorry
maybe
to
get
say that about your stool.
a chair? Stand and deliver.
I'm going to stand and stare
stand
at you.
and
like
deliver.
Well, I did a very pandery thing, and I picked a Chicago murderer.
You think you're better than me?
What's that?
I said, you think you're better than me?
That's right. But also because there were so many choices. A lot of people love to talk about how like Pacific Northwest, oh, you have so many murders in San Francisco. Hello, Chicago. You guys want to kill everybody. All the
Chicago
time.
just doesn't brag about it.
That's right. They're just low key.
Yeah. Like, yeah, well.
They're just like, yeah, let's go have a beer. I don't need to talk about that. Well, how are you doing? More importantly, we don't need to talk about the torso murders. How are you doing?
Eyeball killer? No, that's not here. Never
No,
mind.
that's
Go on.
Anyway. So
Sounds about
there was a
right.
lot, it's lippy. There was a lot of choices to choose from, and there was a lot of favorites, but I actually had to go with this is my original, the reason I got into reading serial killer books and watching true crime shows, fucking John Wayne Gacy.
And I know this because she accidentally told me in the hotel room.
It slipped out in the hotel room. What was the context of that?
You were talking about how the hotel concierge was like, you had to print out your notes.
Oh, yeah,
and
they
she was
printed
like,
it
if
for
you
me.
like John Wayne Gacy, you'll love this tour. And then I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. That's all I said. There was nothing
so
else
I don't know
revealed.
the deets.
Yeah.
But I'm about to hear them.
You're about to hear them. And you may have heard me say this before, but the first thing I ever saw about John Wayne Gacy, because if you know, he buried the bodies of teenage boys that he murdered inside his house. And when the police arrested him finally, and he was able to draw a diagram of his house, and he knew where every single boy was in the house, and there were 27 of them.
I bet the FBI didn't respect him after that.
That's right. They were like, oh, look at Braggy Braggerstein over there. Take it easy. So I saw, when I was like probably 12, I opened a book.
Good age to see this shit.
It's the perfect age for true crime. Opened a book, and they had drawn, based on the diagram that John Wayne Gacy had drawn, they had, because they just used like long rectangles to show where the bodies were. And some artist had basically drawn body shapes, like it almost looked like a chalk outline, but like body shapes in a house diagram. So was childhood, and Joni loves Chachi and fucking this and that. And I looked down at this thing and I'm like, why are those boys floating in those boxes? And then I read underneath it, and it's like 27 bodies were buried inside this house. And I was just like, okay, now I know that. And now I must know more. And I won't stop.
Adding that to Charlotte's Web and all the shit you already knew.
That's right. Some pig. So let's talk about fucking good old John. Also, the middle name Wayne is very common in serial killer world, which I think is kind of great that he
Why is that?
got in there. I don't know, but they named him John Wayne Gacy because his mom loved John Wayne, the actor.
Red flag. Right?
Not a good sign.
No.
That she loved film. So John Wayne Gacy was born on March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, 1942, at Edgewater Hospital in Chicago, Illinois. Anyone? Edgewater?
Anyone else?
You guys
Born
work
there?
there? Or were you also born there with him? He was the second of 3 children. He had an older sister and a younger sister. And his father was a machinist who had been in World War I, and he was a very bad alcoholic. So the story was that his dad would come home from work, and he would go down into the basement and drink brandy, which sounds classy. But the mom would make dinner, and then they will all sit at the dinner table and wait for him to come upstairs and see how he felt.
Well, I bet when he came up, he was real happy, and everyone was like, we can finally talk
brandy.
about brandy.
Well, no.
Oh, God.
Instead, normally he would come up drunk and very angry, and he would beat them with a strap for dinner. So,
I'm good tonight on strap.
you know, I'm so full of strap from last night, Dad. You can give it to her, though, if you want.
She's real hungry for a strap.
And part of what they say, they think what fueled his rage is that John was basically a mama's boy, and he liked that, you know, the father was into fishing and hunting and man. And John liked to cook, and he liked to be in the kitchen with his mom. He liked planting flowers in the garden. Things that in like the late 40s apparently brought deep shame upon you and your ancestors and were unacceptable and made you drink brandy and beat children. So
It sounds like the norm back then, though, you know?
yeah, I think it is. It's like everybody has to fit into their box, and
Yeah.
if you don't, I'm going to punch you in the face even though you're 8. All right. And then I wrote down there, toxic masculinity ruins the party again.
Can't wait to see that meme.
Then when John was 9, he was molested by a family friend. And then when he was 11, he was hit in the head
Fuck.
with
A baseball bat? What?
a swing. With a swing, exactly like Richard Ramirez, with a swing.
Yes. You know what bums me? Like, he got to 9. He was so fucking close to, like, not getting molested. Like, you're so close.
Yeah.
And then some fucking shitty neighbor, like your dad's fucking
Family
work
friend.
friend,
Yeah, awful.
comes along. You're so close to getting, and then a fucking swing.
Yeah.
Were they
then
like
that swing?
Were
and
they
he
made out of metal back then?
They probably were made out of like 7 pounds of metal. We're like, this will really center this swing nicely.
Yeah. And it's lead, so if you lick it, you're gonna die.
But he also had a bad heart, so he was prone to fainting spells, which didn't help with the whole also gardening and cooking thing.
I'm
like
saying,
he's just like taking 5 every once in a while. Type of stuff. And so he's just he's all fucked up. Then to add to the household tension, John had a secret fetish for women's underwear. So he would steal his mother's silk panties and put them, in a bag, in a brown bag in the back of the closet. And he would, that was his like panty stash, mommy's panty stash.
That's it? He just stashed them?
I mean, who am I to say that he masturbated all over them?
That's what I was looking for.
That's
Thank you.
hearsay.
Yes. Because I have a fetish for panties. I buy a bunch of them and I wear them as underwear.
Not the same.
You know,
Not the
Victoria's,
same.
whatever the fuck.
You buy a bunch of them and then stick them in a brown bag
No.
and tuck them into the back of your
No,
closet.
I don't do that. And then I kill people.
Yeah. So he told one of his friends that he showed them to a friend of his and then said he wished he could know what he looked like as a woman.
Never trust anyone.
So then his sister found that brown bag in the closet. And she told the mom. And the mom was like, oh, Johnny's always had a fetish for panties. So she was quite progressive, actually, which is very nice to hear, but not helpful in any way. So, okay, so when he had a hard time in school, he wasn't popular, he fainted a lot, he was always thinking about those underwear, and then when he was 9, he never graduated from high school. He went to 4 different high schools around the greater metropolitan area. And then he never graduated. And when he was 19, he just left town. He moved to Las Vegas without telling his family.
That sounds like what you're supposed to do when you live in the Midwest.
That's right.
Bye. No, I mean, like, get out of your small town. I don't mean, not you guys. They just all come rushing to the stage.
Yeah. Don't worry, they'll fall into the orchestra pit. We're totally safe. So here's the thing. So he gets a job in Las Vegas, and like I was thinking about this, like the first job you get out of high school, it's usually based on the thing you kind of like the most or the thing that you're into. So like I worked at a yogurt shop because I fucking love eating so much.
I worked at a bakery.
Did you?
Yeah.
And well, John became a janitor at a mortuary. Yeah. Because it was his passion, the dead. And he actually later admitted to the police that when he worked there one night, he got into a coffin with the body of a dead boy and fondled it. It gets so much worse.
There's 47 pages right here.
A lot of this is my poetry I'm going to read later. All right. His parents actually hire a private investigator to find him.
Wow.
And they find him in Vegas.
My parents wouldn't do that.
I
Would
know,
yours?
right? They'd be like, well, good luck. I mean, if you've got to be in Vegas fondling dead bodies, then live your dreams. He came back to Chicago and he went to business college, and it turned out he was a born salesman because he is a psychopath. Right? We're learning as we talk on this podcast all about terminology and what it actually means as opposed to what I think it means and say it means to a whole shitload of people.
And then we didn't know, we're learning that people believe us when we say shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I think we've taught like psychosis. I've mixed up psychosis and psychopath. I had the thing where I told people that 25% of the population were sociopaths. People did
And then
not
in
like
corrections
that.
corner, she said that it was only 1/4.
Yes. Yeah.
And I was
fixed
like,
it.
okay. I didn't
fixed
fucking
it.
question it.
Everything's fine. You know anyone can do a podcast, right? Anybody.
Yeah, anyone gets
Fucking
a podcast.
anyone.
It's true.
So, but for this, I looked it up because clearly we know that these major players are usually psychopaths. And their thing is that they're very ambitious. It's like they just want to get ahead. They're very, very charming, which apparently John Wayne Gacy was very charming and like had the gift of gab. He's very, you know, like he just made people feel very comfortable. And then he had an insatiable sexual appetite. So he was kind of always doing things so that he could...
Those all sound so like time consuming. You know? Like it makes me want to take a nap.
Yeah, he had to like take vitamins and just really like make sure you got enough water and stuff.
You know what's great is taking a nap with a cat. Like, I don't know, you don't need to be super sexual or talky or fucking cool.
You can just relax.
You just go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, not John, as far as I know.
I mean, good for him, kind of.
What if he was like a crazy cat lady? He's like, oh my God, I have like 12 cats. I love it. He worked at the Nunn Bush Shoe Company here in Chicago. Anyone?
No.
Whew.
Oh, Karen.
Did they shut it down?
Steven, can we edit that out, please?
Steven, can we turn that part up? Where no one supported me. He was very good at it, and he ended up getting transferred to Springfield, Illinois.
Oh, big time.
Right? Are you representing from Springfield? Well,
You
then
moved
what the fuck
out
are
of
you
there,
doing?
right? I was fucking right.
And he joined a group called the JCs. You can cheer for it. Now I just don't believe
Was
that
it
you're
called
actually
the
behind it.
John Gacy's? They were all John Gacy's?
No, the JCs. That's JGs.
Fuck.
Sorry. I mean,
Mom, this is your fault. Jesus.
the JCs, from what I can gather, which there is almost no information, I think they might be the Illuminati because it just is a website, a weird blue website that's like, we're a nonprofit organization to help for the city. And it's like, what, but why? And based on who? And like, there's no answers. Just young people in jackets that are like, the JCs. So he was in the JCs and he made a lot of like contacts and like, you know, I guess made friends or whatever, very active. And that's when you hear about John Wayne Gacy that he was like, you know, he lived this crazy double life because he was all successful and, you know, was in parades and shit. Well, I think it was like, it was based in the JCs. That's how it started. And he was, so in February 1964, he meets a shy bookkeeper, and a year later, he marries her. And she has a very wealthy family, it turns out. It's an incredibly beneficial marriage to him.
I want to say a shy bookkeeper as to what bookkeepers are usually like, which is fucking out of control.
Nutso.
Yeah.
A lot of theater students become bookkeepers.
You didn't know.
And then...
So she's wealthy.
Yeah. And so he's like, that's so weird, I'm in love with you. What a great coincidence. So later that year, so they get married in, they meet in February of 64. They get married soon after. And then later that year, this is mathematically impossible. Shit. I have later that same year while his wife is in the hospital giving birth to their first child, but I'm pretty sure no. Unless...
But he could have knocked her up before.
Ooh, girl. John, you dog. Basically, she gets pregnant with their first child. She's in the hospital giving birth. You know, back then, I was like, men didn't have to be in the delivery room. They weren't, they were smoking cigars.
Women didn't even have to be there. They just like knocked you the fuck out.
That's right. You're like, bye.
Baby.
Let me know when the baby comes. Well, he actually was at a bar around the corner with one of his coworkers who he ended up fucking that night while his wife was giving birth, wakes up in the apartment the next day, gets dressed, goes to the hospital, and holds his newborn son. So this is the beginning of his double life. And then in 1966, his father-in-law says, if you move to Waterloo, Iowa, I will...
I will kill you from the audience.
She's just scared because she was thinking about something that happened earlier.
There was a spider. There was a spider on her seat.
Yeah, there was a spider. The father-in-law says if you move to Waterloo, Iowa, you can have 3 Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurants.
Oh, my God.
Am I right? With the fucking Waterloo chicken?
I would do that.
So he goes there to manage these. He's 24 at this point.
Holy shit.
And the funniest thing is when you watch these, there's a million, documentaries about him. He always looks 53.
Yeah.
Like from fucking jump, when there's pictures of him as a boy, you're like, is that the oldest boy in America? He's just... At the Kentucky Fried Chickens, they say he's like a good manager and he does very well in the job, but he makes his employees call him the Colonel. What a fucking nerd. Can you believe... If I was standing there with my dumb apron on, like working Kentucky Fried Chicken, he's like, I'm your new manager, but you gotta call me the Colonel. I'd be like, see you fucking later, Colonel. I don't work here anymore.
But he thinks it's like fun and like, you can call me this, but every time you don't, he's like, call me
I said, call me the Colonel.
And she comes home from a hard day of work and she's like, my 24-year-old fucking boss, I'm 53, I just spit, keeps telling me to call him the fucking Colonel. He also loves boys.
Yeah, so he quickly becomes a well-liked member of the community. That's what he does, what he's good at. He joins the JCs in Waterloo. They're everywhere. Now you're going to see them everywhere. It eventually turns into Scientology. And they said he became the most valuable member of the JCs because he got put in charge. He was the chairman of the membership drive. And what he would do is to get people to join the JCs, would have them meet in a motel room and show stag movies and bring prostitutes and have orgies.
That sounds amazing.
And then people would be like, sure, I'll join the fucking JCs. Let's do this.
Yeah, like what did it take to become the most valuable member back then? It was
just like some money for prostitutes. Oh,
Yeah.
Fucking sex workers, sorry.
Sex workers?
Back then, I think they were prostitutes.
historical.
Then his sister in one of these documentaries talks about, she finds out when they go visit them one time that him and his wife swap partners. Like that they're what is that called?
Swingers.
They're swingers. Like Vince Vaughn and his friend.
We don't even know what that means.
And they're like kind of proud of it. He tells his sister when they're visiting, of like, yeah, we're gonna go to this party tonight, but we might go home with other people. It's like, okay.
You're both gross, right?
I know about the underwear in the bag, right?
Yeah.
And then he's voted the JC's Man of the Year. So
Call me Colonel.
So then when he's in Waterloo, his wife goes out of town. He invites the 15-year-old son of a fellow JC and a state senator over to the house to watch a stag film and get drunk. And he molests this boy.
No shit.
And then he told him, you can't tell on me because I have ties to the mafia in Chicago. Here's $50, keep your mouth shut. And it works for a little while. It works for long enough so that he molests a second boy.
Fuck.
And then finally, one boy breaks and then the other one does. And he gets arrested and he gets sent to prison.
Probation?
For 10 years.
Okay.
The prison psychiatrist recommends that he not be released ever, as he was a sexual sadist and could never be rehabilitated. But he was so well behaved that he served 18 months.
Oh.
Yay!
Fucking fuck, man.
His wife divorces him. She's like,
Yeah.
the swinging thing was one thing,
Yeah.
but what the fuck? So he goes back to Chicago. While he's in jail, his father dies, has a heart attack and dies. And he's convinced it's because of what he did, which is probably true. So he goes and moves in. His mother helps him buy a house, and they move in together. And he's like trying to, make good on all of his bad behavior.
Good luck with that.
So they buy a house at 8213 West Summerdale Avenue in the Norwood Park.
Anyone live there
area.
at that house?
But for real, though, you can't cheer if you don't actually live there.
And we're all going there right now. Ow.
And then in June of 1971, he starts his infamous contracting company, business, I should say, called PDM, which stands for Painting, Decorating, and Maintenance.
What does it really stand for? Pedophile.
Penis.
Karen.
Just, it stands for penis, but he put DM after it just to throw people off. And here's the thing. He basically only hires teenage boys to work for him.
Red flag.
And when anybody asks him about it, he's like, they're more reliable than grown men.
Uh-huh.
Teenage boys in the 70s. All right. Okay.
There's literal movies made about teenage boys in the 70s.
Being unreliable. So in January of 1972, when he is 29, 61, he picks up, he's single now, so he doesn't have to, no one's checking on him. I don't think his mother's really paying attention.
Party.
So one night he goes to the Greyhound bus station and he picks up a teenage runaway named Tim McCoy. And he takes him back to his house where they party, they have sex. They believe that part was consensual, but then Gacy grabs a kitchen knife and stabs him to death. So this is his first kill. And he is also the first body that's buried in the crawl space. And because he was a runaway, no one ever knew the boy was missing, so the cops were never alerted.
Poor baby.
So then, the next line is, then he remarries a woman named Carol.
Yeah.
It's very easy for him to date for some reason.
It's so funny how much more these people have their shit together than you and I. It's just...
You mean me. You're married.
No, I mean us.
No, I heard what you're saying.
I'm married by the string of my teeth. What do they say? I mean...
It was a friend of his sister's from high school. And the sister, again, in a documentary, is like, I mean, I didn't really see, them together, but, they seem happy. So, and it's just like, oh, all right. So basically he's just using her as body armor and then just going about his day. So in 1975 is when he starts dressing up infamously as Pogo the Clown. Now, everybody's seen the pictures, but if you haven't, if you're from Norway or whatever.
Has anyone...
Wow! They don't do that. He dressed up as a clown, But he did the makeup. There's like a rule in clown makeup where everything has to be rounded. Everything's circular and rounded and like fun because you're staring into the face of children. And Pogo the Clown,
And you know
John
how
Wayne
they
Gacy,
say like round shit.
they love round shit. Donuts and cookies and fucking clown eyes. But John Wayne Gacy's clown makeup is pointy. It's the scariest thing. It's truly like a clown nightmare.
Illuminati, right?
Fucking death trap.
Light swastika on the forehead.
So bad. Okay, so in
I
76, after 3 years of marriage, his wife leaves him.
Just because.
You know, she just didn't feel like it anymore.
I'm just not feeling it.
So there's this story, and this guy, Tony Antonucci, tells the story on one of the documentaries. He was 16 at the time. He was working at the contracting company. John Wayne Gacy invites him over because this was the thing. It would be like, come up to my house and let's smoke a joint, and we'll have a couple drinks and we'll hang out. And then when the teenage boys would get there, he would be, so this guy was a high school wrestler. So John Wayne Gacy's like, oh, come on, Mr. Wrestler, show me your wrestling moves. And the guy's like, okay.
That's such a thing.
Yes. It's a real...
All of that.
It's a real thing. Yeah, because then you're high and then you're like, well, I'm not going to say no to my boss who wants me to wrestle with him.
And then suddenly you're...
You can, though. Just know
you
that.
Guys.
You can literally just put the joint down and be like, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. You don't need to drink with older people. I don't know. Like anyone. My parents are older than me and I drink with them. It's fine. Something about, there's something deep there.
There's something in there.
It's just...
No, we're going to dig around
just
in
go
that,
with it.
for sure. You don't need to drink with older people. The
Just
age
pepper
range,
spray everyone.
Yes. So basically, he challenges him to a wrestling match, and while they're wrestling, he throws a handcuff on one of Tony's wrists, and he tries to get the other wrist handcuffed.
Oh, fuck.
And he's fighting him.
Oh, no.
And then he thinks he gets him, so Gacy leaves the room, and then Tony, what had happened is like he fought him so much that the handcuff was only clicked to like the first thing. So he was able to pull his hand out of the handcuff. But then when Gacy walked back in the room, he kept his hand back behind his back so it still looked like he was handcuffed. And so when Gacy came over to him, he fucking took him down. He did like a wrestling move, took him down to the ground.
Hell yeah.
And Gacy goes, oh, you passed the test. So then Tony's like, oh, okay. And then he just kept working for him.
Oh. Yeah. I wanted that to end better.
I mean, he was alive to tell the story,
Fair.
so that's good.
It's true.
But it was that thing where he was like, it's your boss,
Yeah.
and it was a good job. They were probably making, a good amount of money for
And it's such a
high school
weird
boys.
story that there's no way to explain it to someone and sound like now you'd be like, this thing happened, and that would be a classic assault. But then it was just like, he's just goofing around.
Yeah. We got high in that thing where your boss wrestles you and handcuffs you. Didn't you work at the Gap? That happened to you once at the Gap, right? Yes, it happens all the time.
It's normal.
All right, so basically, this is his. It turns out that this becomes Gacy's MO. It's either the handcuff trick or the magic rope trick. The magic rope trick was he would say, "Oh, I'm going to show you this magic rope trick," and it was all around the fact that he was Pogo the Clown. So he'd like I'm a clown. I have these tricks. I'm going to show you the tricks.
Oh no!
It's such a nightmare. You're like kind of high, like okay.
Yeah.
Like, even just the clown stuff, I'd be like, I'm sorry, I just had an emergency call. I have to leave. Like,
they didn't have phones back then, right?
That's right. They couldn't. They just had to sit there in their down vest being like, cool, man.
Yeah.
The fucking rope trick, magic rope trick is they stand there and he goes, so this is what I do. And then he would just throw a rope around their neck and fucking strangle them to death. That was the magic rope trick. So it was quick and bad.
Oh, God.
So the problem was that he hired these boys, and a lot of them are written off as runaways when they would disappear.
Man.
And oftentimes it would come to him. So they'd be like, oh, he worked for you. Have you seen him lately? And Tony Antonucci tells in one of those stories, he said he was supposed to meet this boy, John Zick, and John Zick never showed up for the job they were supposed to go do together. And then Gacy came up and goes, he called me and he said that he went to Cabo San Lucas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that's where you go when you're a teenager.
When you're a teenager.
By yourself.
I'm just going to go.
I'm going to quick seize
I just need to go down to the Mexican Riviera
Real
for
quick?
a while. Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
I just need to take it easy.
Goodbye.
So,
Man.
so at this point, and also around this time, Gacy also put red lights in his car and when he would see a target, he would pull them over and say that he was an undercover cop and that he was had to bring them in, he would handcuff them, and then he would have them.
Never pull your car over when you're getting followed by a cop. Tell them I said that.
And when the cop comes to your window, you should pepper spray him in the eye.
Yes.
Which is also the thing the Hillside Stranglers did. They posed as cops and pulled women over and would be like, you have a bunch of tickets, get into our car.
Which is why you actually, I mean, I'm not fucking bullshitting now. You do want to pull over in a well-populated area.
Yes.
You don't want to, if some cop is stopping you on a fucking deserted road, you're fucking getting off on the next stop and parking in a McDonald's.
You know what you're
parking
doing?
lot.
You're high-speed chasing it
Bye.
to a mall of
Tell
some
them your
kind.
mother sent you. Karen in Georgia.
So around this time, at this point, he's been getting away with murder for 6 years.
Jesus.
At the end of 1977, he'd killed 19 boys.
Fuck.
And by 1978, he was committing a murder every 2 to 3 weeks.
Holy shit.
Your town.
I can't even vacuum every 2 to 3 weeks.
You should. There's so much dog hair on all my clothes at all times.
Me too. The
I
only
can't.
reason we don't have it is because we packed these.
I bought this here. All right, so his last victim, this was in December 1978, and it was 15-year-old Robert Peast, and he worked part-time at a drugstore in Des Plaines. Des Plaines.
Des Plaines?
Des Plaines? Des Plaines? It doesn't matter. So his mom, Robert Peast's mom is in the parking lot to pick him up when his shift is over, but he goes, hold on a second. I met this guy who has a better job for me, and it's a really good paying job. I'll be right back. And he never comes back. They go out into the parking lot after 15 minutes, and he's nowhere to be seen. But here's the thing, and this is where, if you've ever seen, there's a movie where Brian Dennehy plays John Wayne Gacy, and you have to see it. It's so crazy because he was a crazy drunk and on pills. So by this point, he's been doing it and getting away with it for so long. He's like sloppy as hell.
Yeah.
He thinks no one's ever going to catch him, and he's just really sloppy. So the people in this drugstore knew who John Wayne Gacy was.
The guy who always offers kids jobs, probably.
Yes, exactly. Pogo the Clown's here again.
It's that guy who wears a Sweet Honesty t-shirt all the time. I brought it back around. Did you see that? Thank you.
It's called a Bring It Back Around.
Thank you.
So anyway, they file a missing persons report. He is not a runaway. They can't blame it on any of that shit. This boy was an Eagle Scout, a loving family. So the cops, they trace it back to Gacy. The cops go to his house to question him at 3:30 in the morning when they finally trace it back. And he's super pissy. He's like really bitchy to the cops.
I would be.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. They go to his house like at night, normal time, and he's really bitching. He's like, I will come down to the station. I'll come down to talk to you. He shows up at 3:30 in the morning at the police station covered in mud. So they're like, could you take a seat in here, please? We just have a couple questions to ask you.
What the fuck?
And they finally do a background check and see that he was convicted for sodomy in Iowa. And they're finally like, I think we've got the guy. So
Yeah, but can I just say that sodomy is a bullshit charge because they didn't give him you guys, never mind.
what?
It's just a thing where they didn't want to charge him with child molestation or give him a real fucking charge. They gave him 18 months because they gave him sodomy instead, which anyone could get sodomy. That's not what I mean.
That's right. That's right. And if you're not comfortable with that, maybe it's your problem.
Yeah.
They detain him at the police
Karen
station.
doesn't even want to
I mean, I don't know what to say.
Okay.
They detain him at the police station. They go and search Gacy's home, and they find a trapdoor that leads down to the crawl space. And then a cop crawls down into the crawl space, and they're like, there sure is a lot of lime down here. And
Not
they just come
limes.
back up. They didn't find anything.
They came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone said no. No, there's more on this paper, I swear to God. So, what they do find is a bunch of jewelry that does not belong to him. And one of the things that they found was a class ring with the initials JC inside it. And they trace that ring back to John Zick. His last name is spelled so insanely. It's CZYSZK or something like that. I just wrote it ZICK because I couldn't deal. But they basically they trace the ring, they get John's name, they go to the Zick home, and they say, the mother tells them he's been missing since January 20th, 1977. And they're like, ding, 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 here we go. This is our guy. So then they stake him out, and they have to get a search warrant for his house. So while they're waiting, they put the surveillance team on his house. And Gacy is doing things like leading them on long, medium speed chases till dawn. Or like...
He doesn't even know anyone's following him.
No, he does. He's doing it on purpose. Or he's like buying them dinner. Like they're out there, like trying to order food or whatever, and then he just picks up the tab. Like he's fucking around like he can't ever get caught. But they get a second search warrant, and that's when... Oh, no, sorry. He invited them in for a fish dinner. Uh-huh. And while the two cops were inside, one of them said, could I use your restroom? And when the cop goes into the restroom, they said it was around Christmas time, so the heater was on. Mm-hmm. And the cop walked into the bathroom. I keep saying restroom, but it's a home. He goes into the bathroom and smells death. Wow. And he's like, this...
What?
Did you hear that?
What?
I just heard a ghost. The heating vent came on. Sorry.
That's when we found out Karen was out of her mind.
Totally insane. The heater vent came on, the air came out, and it was the smell of death. And he knew that this was, they had to search this house, basically.
Oh my God.
So essentially, blip, bloop, bleep. Sorry. Oh, how they finally got him was he had driven to a gas station and like dropped off a bag of pot to somebody. So they got him on this really dumb charge, but they were able to hold him at the police station. They got the second warrant. They go into the house. They go into the crawl space. And after 15 minutes, because they just didn't take enough time the first time. After 15 minutes, they're like, we have 3 bodies down here. And then it's on like Donkey Kong. And eventually they find in that crawl space 27 bodies of young men and boys. I feel so bad for those cops that had to dig all that shit up. It's so even just the old footage is so upsetting looking.
I haven't seen it.
You have to look at it.
Was his mom just playing solitaire the whole time or something?
She died at some point.
I almost said.
She's like, what's that, Johnny? I didn't hear you come in. No, I don't want to do the handcuff trick again. I don't want to. You did that to me. I fell for it. So there's 27 bodies in the house, and then he admits that there are also 6 he dumped in the river, and that's when he was covered in mud at the police station. He had just dumped Robert Peast's body. He basically dumped it and went straight to the police station.
I mean...
He stands trial in February of 1980. He never shows an ounce of remorse. They put the victim's family members and friends on the stand, so everybody sees all of these boys and all of their family and all the people that were affected. And in 3 hours, the jury finds him guilty on all counts. He's sentenced to death. And after 14 years of appeals, he's put to death on May 10th, 1994. His last words were, kiss my ass. He's a good guy. And his last meal was Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's right.
That's cool. I mean, no, that's awful.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
I know.
And then they destroyed that house, which when I first saw the footage of that, they like pulled the whole fucking thing down. And then I was like, that's a bit dramatic. And then I was like, what am I talking about? Like, what real estate could sell? Yeah. Real estate agent could sell that fucking house.
I like that killing 27 people isn't traumatic, but them tearing the house down.
Tearing the house down. I was like, stop it, you guys. You're being nuts.
You're being, what's the word?
Dramatic.
Yes.
And that's John Wayne Gacy. Good job, Chicago.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, we're back. Karen, any other info from this excellent story?
Let's see. John Wayne Gacy's attorney, a man named Sam Amarante, said that working with him inspired him to write legislation requiring police to immediately begin searches for missing children rather than waiting 72 hours.
Amazing.
That has since evolved into what we now commonly know as the Amber Alert. So,
Can you imagine? It was called the Child Abduction Emergency Alert, like as if there wouldn't have been an emergency.
right.
A child abduction and the emergency isn't just a given.
That's
It's
not
just,
the assumption. Well, look, it was a time where it was so common to just be like, oh, your child rode away on a bike for a while. They'll be back. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So that is really nice. Also, it's a very fun and funny thing. You know, when I said toxic masculinity ruins the party again in this,
Oh, was that when you said it?
this is the one I said it. Yeah.
Oh my God, epic.
And it was like I'd seen people talking about toxic masculinity on Twitter a lot. But when people, like afterwards, there were people, I would imagine some sort of kind of incel-y energy type people who were very
Yeah.
upset about it, where it's like masculinity is not, this is good masculinity or whatever. The whole thing. It's like, excuse me, I was talking about John Wayne Gacy's alcoholic, abusive father. So if you're going to defend that guy, then there's something wrong with your brain that is fully qualifies as toxic masculinity.
Right. And the word toxic is there. So you don't have to then argue that not all masculinity is toxic, because we really just said the specific kind of masculinity we're talking about.
Yes.
You don't need to caveat
Yeah,
it.
but also, you're okay. It's okay.
Are you?
It's gonna be okay.
Is it?
You're fine. Go fucking lift some barbells and prove the positive masculinity is everywhere around us. Be the example everyone is looking for.
Please.
Come on. Okay. Sorry. And then just, I have a minor correction for this. I spelled out victim John Zick's name, talking about his initials on his class ring, but the spelling should have been SZYK. I had a completely incorrect spelling. So my apologies to that. And it's SZYK.
Got it.
Oh, and so this was our first like true live show, like large audience hometown. So here's the hometown that we got from Ashley at the live show.
Yeah, we might have time for one hometown murder.
Number one.
Is there a way to turn the lights on for 1 second?
You have to jump over the orchestra pit, though,
not
if you're
going
going to
to.
say it, if you're going to do it.
Oh.
Does anyone have a hometown that's like really good, though? If someone's pointing at you and they're, okay. Okay.
Okay.
How do we, we should have thought this through.
Can she walk over and around really quick?
Yeah. No,
Sir.
here, they're like, we hate you.
Wait, there's someone standing over there. Someone must be in charge. Who's in charge that could help us?
We're not.
Does someone work here?
Uh-oh.
Just go.
Here she comes. What's her name? What's her name? Ashley!
Hi. How are you? You too. How's it going? Good. That's Georgia. Yeah? Just sit right here. Oh, we're happy to be here.
Sit here.
No, sit on it. Do it.
Don't fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just see how you do. It's fucked up, right?
Yeah, it's really wobbly. You sat on this for an hour?
Yes.
And it's slippery too.
And I have these weird boots on.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Okay, what's your hometown? Where are you from?
So I am from about an hour outside of the city, DeKalb, Illinois. Anybody? NIU?
Whoa!
Yeah, so there's a big college out there. No,
Tony
I know
Keller.
him. Oh, I know. Maybe.
Don't
Yes.
talk about- don't
That's
talk
another
about
really good one. Tony Keller, if you ever get a chance to look that up, that's a really
I
good one.
thought you were talking about like someone you went to school
Yeah, I did too.
Talk about Tony right now.
He's a murderer, I bet.
So I'm not going to take full credit because this is actually my boyfriend's hometown murder. He's a local in the area.
We'll take it.
And he told this story to me on one of our first dates, and I was really fascinated by it.
That's a
Probably to the
keeper.
point where
You
he
are
was
so
like,
lucky.
Like, are you taking notes? Are you know? So he lived in a really small town, actually outside of DeKalb, small farming town, and he worked at a gas station when he was in high school. And there was a guy who would come to the gas station every day, and every day he would buy a pack of cigarettes and a 30 rack of beer. And he was approximately 300 pounds. So, living the dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
The town kind of noticed that he went missing, and they filed a missing persons report about a couple weeks after he went missing. He was a cook at this restaurant/motel that was, it's on Highway 47, if anybody knows that. It's
Bad news.
It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Motel
like
on a
really
highway?
great.
No way.
Yeah, so it was called the Bohemia. And the owner of the restaurant was a guy, he owned the restaurant, and he hired this guy as a cook, and the guy also lived in the motel. So after a couple weeks, police are searching for this guy. Somebody calls in a tip and says, hey, I actually was helping my friend the other day. He owns the Bohemia restaurant. He had some extra money laying around, so he decided he wanted to bury it in the cornfields. So he asked me if I'd come out and help dig some holes for him, which is totally logical.
This guy's like, I
Not a
was
lot of
thinking
banks
about
around
it. Yeah.
So
How many duffel bags were involved in this?
Well, so he tells the police where they buried it, or they buried the money, and the police go out there, dig up the holes, and spoiler, it was not money.
No.
In the hole, they found 2 garbage bags. One was the head of this man, the cook, the 300-pound cook, and the other bag was his torso.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So they did an autopsy. They found out, it's sad, obviously, he was murdered, but he was kind of on the verge of death. They ruled that it was a heart attack because his heart stopped.
Because his head was removed?
Probably. But actually that came up where they weren't almost going to press charges because that's all they had was the torso and the head.
Watch the carbs, everybody.
Yeah. He also has cirrhosis of the liver and emphysema.
Oh, don't
Which I was going to say
smoke.
eczema, but my friend corrected me in the car and she's like, no, you wouldn't die from that.
He probably had that too.
Yeah. So they end up indicting the owner of this restaurant, the Bohemia, and come to find out he was murdered in the kitchen where he was a cook. I hate the reason why he was murdered. It was over a bad drug deal, which I'm just like,
boring.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But what happened after is just like amazing. So the thing I guess he didn't come up with this plan right away because obviously he couldn't move the 300-pound man, decided to cut him up, didn't know what to do with him at first. Digging a hole in the cornfield didn't come to him. So he decided to store the body parts in the motel room fridges, the refrigerators.
Oh.
And they were able to collect evidence because there was his DNA in the fridge.
The little ones?
I don't know how big they were.
Probably.
It probably had like peanuts and candy, Yeah, and then the dead body parts in bags.
Oh,
it tastes weird.
That's amazing.
So the guy was actually sentenced to 90 years in prison. He is still alive, and I'm so sorry I forgot his name.
Then you're fired.
Okay, I'll leave.
That's amazing.
But one thing I will point out is his head and his torso were recovered, but his limbs, his arms and legs were never found. So I don't know what time your flight leaves tomorrow, but if you guys want to go on a little excavation.
I'd love to find some legs and arms.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Slim City. Yay, thank you, Ashley.
That was awesome.
Great.
Well done. So good.
Thank you.
Yes, that's how it's done.
Yes.
You all know how to do it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for being here. You're all sweet baby angels.
It means the world to us. This is crazy. We've never done a crowd this big.
Yeah.
It really does. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
And you know what? You guys stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Yeah. We'll come and say hi to you guys.
All right.
Well, Ashley, I can't believe how brave of her to come on that stage and then tell a killer hometown. That's how it's done. Ashley set the precedent in the very beginning.
She really did. And thank you for knowing your job, Ashley.
Yeah.
There's nothing we appreciate more.
She did a great job.
Oh, and I guess because this is the first time I said the phrase toxic masculinity ruins the party again, and then it became a very classic t-shirt design, which actually a listener designed.
Right.
That got sent. That's right. One of the first pieces of art that got sent into us, and we both loved it so much immediately. It was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
It was Kirsten Bencomo Cooper. I met with her. We had lunch. She's so
good.
She is so freaking cool. Yeah.
Yes.
I love that.
So good. So because of that, we're going to relaunch Toxic Masculinity Ruins the Party again with Kristen's art. And we're going to have it in a ladies' muscle t-shirt in white for the summertime and in a unisex t-shirt in evergreen.
And so the pre-sale kicks off on May 7th. It's just going to be a quick sale, you guys. So if you're listening to this while it's coming out, go run over to exactlyrightstore.com. Pre-sale is May 7th. It's going to run for a week only, and then it's wrapping up on May 13th. So make sure you grab this classic while you can.
Yes, please
And
do.
wear it proudly.
Yes, it's a classic.
So head to exactlyrightstore.com for the pre-sale and check it out.
So to rename this episode, which of course live from the Chicago Podcast Festival is accurate, it is a really good name, but there are more to choose from.
So if we're naming it today based on the content of the episode, perhaps we would call it Here's the Thing, which obviously everyone knows we say all the time.
Yeah. It just stops everybody to get them ready for the idea that's coming.
Yeah, I'm about to have a moment. Take a moment. I'm going to have a moment.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
There's also People Love Pockets, of course, because my dress had pockets. I'm so proud that our first kind of big theater live show, pockets were right up top.
Pockets got a fucking huge round of applause. It was very unexpected and exciting.
So exciting.
Who knew? And then also, of course, You're All My Mommy. You're All My Mommy.
So funny. That is it. That's the one
so
I'd pick.
good. Yeah, for sure. Oh, and then, so then after the show, we go backstage and you grab me and you go, we have to go say hi to them.
Yes.
And then you bring me out to the front lobby and there's just this crowd of people I had never seen, like a wall of people. They were all so friendly and lovely. And then one by one, we did a meet and greet, like on our own, said hi.
Took pictures,
hugs.
Classic audience member. We don't know her name, but that's the time where the girl ran up, took a picture, and then said, "My dad killed his business partner. Bye."
That's
and
right.
ran away. Legend. We talk about you all the time.
We do. My mom sat in a chair and just watched the whole thing. She was so proud.
So did my sister and Adrian and Audrey.
That's
and
right.
my sister kept rolling her eyes, like, stop doing it. It was just like I was 8 years old in her room trying to show off to get attention. She's just like, stop.
Show off time.
Stop
for Karen.
it. Stop it. It's like, I won't stop it. And we're not going to stop it for 2.5 more hours.
And we didn't. And we never did. And it's been 9.5 years, Laura.
We won't stop. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. That was fun.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening and for everyone who came to the show and all of that.
Yeah. Stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
Hey everybody, here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before, stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live U.S.-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat, intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right, and SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
The kids are back in school. Now it's your turn to head back to the beach.
During Cheap Caribbean's Back to Beach sale, save $200 site-wide on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with code 200BEACH.
Trade school drop-offs for beach walks, lunch boxes for beach bars, and your daily routine for adults-only relaxation.
Use code 200BEACH and get more beach for less money.
Book your beach vacay today at cheapcaribbean.com. Goodbye.
Hey. There's always a point in the day when your feet decide they've had enough.
Luckily, there's Reef.
You may know Reef for their ridiculously comfortable sandals, but they aren't stopping there. The women's Neptune has everything you could ever want in a sneaker.
The Neptune is a lightweight, everyday slip-on shoe with a crush-back heel, so you can wear it traditionally or step on the heel and wear it like a slide.
Lightweight, breathable, and easy to wear, the Neptune is the everyday shoe your feet have been waiting for.
The Neptune makes me so freaking happy because my whole life I've been yelled at for crushing the heel of my foot because I want every shoe to be a slide, every shoe. And they actually make them that way. And it makes me so happy. Plus, they're super comfortable, they're light, and they're really cute.
So check out the Neptune on reef.com and redeem 15% off your first purchase.
Goodbye.